Hello everyone! In this video we're just going to look at the process to install Windows 11 Home. Although the installation process between editions of Windows are pretty much the same, this time around with Windows 11 is a little bit different. So let's just go through the steps to see how this experience has changed for those who use the Home edition of Windows 11. As always, we get the initial Windows setup interface, and then we're just going to click next to continue. Then we're going to click the install now button. We're going to skip the product key, and then we're going to select Windows 11 Home, and then we're going to click next. We're going to accept the terms, and then this computer has a hard drive with no Windows on it, so I'm just going to click the custom installation to do a clean install of Windows 11. And there is nothing to do in the drive because it's empty. We are just going to select it and click next. So, and here we are in the new out-of-box experience, or OOBE. So as you can see, we have a new experience that includes new animations and a new light theme.
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows plus Control plus Enter. For more accessibility features, press Windows plus U or select the accessibility icon. I
thought Cortana was no longer going to be available on the setup for Windows 11, but I guess the assistant will continue to be available, at least for Windows 11 Home. So here we're going to select the region and click yes, and we're going to select the keyboard layout. Now we're going to click the skip button, and here's one of the new changes with the initial setup of Windows 11. Now we get the option to name our PC. You can skip it to get a name randomly, but I would recommend to always name your computer so you can recognize it with your other devices when they're connected to your Microsoft account. So I'm just going to name this computer Office PC, and then I'm going to click next. So after naming the computer, the device is going to restart, and then you will continue with the out-of-box experience. So here's something different when installing Windows 11 Pro and in Windows 11 Home. If you're installing the Home edition of Windows 11, you will need a Microsoft account and an internet connection to finish the setup of the computer. Afterwards, you can create your local account if you want to, but throughout the setup, that's not an option. As you can see, if I click the sign-in options link, that will take me to the sign-in options, and there is no an option to create a local account. However, at the time that I'm recording this video and this preview of Windows 11, we can actually disconnect the computer from the network, just like I'm going to right now. And then if I click back, that I have an option to actually create a local account. So if that's something that you want to do because you don't want to use a Microsoft account, this will be the process to do that. But whenever possible, you should use a Microsoft account, since it is easier to log in and reset the password if something happens. So now I'm just going to restart the computer so we can actually use a Microsoft account to continue with the setup with the Home edition of Windows 11. So I restarted the computer, and now I'm at the step to create an account for Windows 11. Just type in your Microsoft account. If you don't have one, you can create one using this option. Once you enter your account, just click the next button. Confirm your password or use the Microsoft Authenticator app on your mobile phone to skip the password, and then click the sign in button. Because I'm actually using the Microsoft Authenticator for other devices, I get this prompt, so I'm just going to approve the login through my phone. Then we're just going to create a PIN. I believe if you click cancel, you can skip this option and just use your regular password. But I'm just going to create a PIN because it's easier to sign in and it is more secure. Here we get the option to restore the settings on the computer, or you can set it up as a new device. But I'm just going to use the set up a new device option. Then I'm just going to select my privacy options. Remember to scroll down, read each one, and enable or disable the option depending on how you feel comfortable using the privacy settings. Then click that set button. And here we get the option to tell Windows 11 how we're planning to use the computer, and then we gonna get suggestion on tips, tools, and services that we can use depending on how we're going to use the computer. You can skip this option, but here are all the options available. I'm just going to click entertainment, business, and gaming. But you can choose any options that fit your situation and then click that set button. I don't want to send my files automatically to OneDrive, so I'm just going to select this option to only store the files on this device. But if you feel comfortable on automatically uploading your files to OneDrive, you can use that option as well. Here Microsoft gives you the option to install the Office apps through the Microsoft 365 subscription, but we're going to skip that option, so we're going to click the not thanks button. Windows 11 also is promoting Game Pass, but if that's something that you want, you can do that later. So for this video, we're just going to click the not thanks button. And that's it. Now we're going to see a new splash in the background. And that's it. That's a first look at the clean installation process of the Home Edition of Windows 11. We've seen that now we have a new option to rename the computer during the setup, which is a welcome addition. And we also seen that now the Home Edition of Windows 11 requires a network connection and a Microsoft account to complete the setup. But you can always disconnect the computer from the network to get the option to create a local account if that's something that you really want to use. Remember to like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.